Dealing with them Texas boys, them folk got hit up. Them folk got hit up everywhere you go to, like the Fed watching. You know what I'm talking about? He signed that boy right here. That boy ended up going to jail. So they watching that boy so close right now because they you know what I'm talking about? The case is in August. You know what I'm talking about? I talked to Govan. I did an interview with Hernandez Govan, the dude who set the whole supposedly, you know what I'm saying, dog murder.
How I feel right now? 100%. I don't with nobody. And I'm finna make everybody regret playing with me.
And so people saying Memphis rapper Fast Cash, C Money just passed away. But the people that don't recognize him, he had the viral song High Off Me that went viral. If I ain't tripping, I think that's his biggest song, but he sadly...
If I love you, I'm in love with you. I'll go for how many times we get it, we bump heads.
That's real.
You make me mad, I'm in love with you, don't down.
Not by choice. That's all Angela Simmons said when asked if she was single, and those 3 words spoke volumes. Everyone immediately understood the subtle shade aimed at Yo Gotti. Fast forward to now, and the roles have completely reversed. Suddenly, Gotti is the one chasing, practically pleading for a second chance after GloRilla publicly humiliated him live. But what Instagram didn't capture reveals the real story. Insiders say it wasn't just a live moment, it had been building quietly for months. Lavish gifts, late-night calls, and constant rumors were already pushing Angela to pull back long before the viral stream. Remember back in 2015 when Gotti made his crush painfully obvious in Down in the DM? I just followed Angela Simmons, boy. I got a crush on Angela Simmons. He didn't hide it, he broadcasted it for the world to see. Fans turned it into a joke, picturing him as the underdog openly chasing Rev Run's daughter, hip-hop royalty, basically untouchable. Fast forward to 2023, and that playful rap bar turned into reality. They made it Instagram official with a flawless photo of the 2 of them looking picture perfect, captioned, "Yo, all I need." The internet went wild. To outsiders, it was the ideal celebrity relationship, mature, solid, drama-free. Everyone cheered, saying, finally, a hip-hop couple without scandal. But appearances can be deceiving. Behind the filtered photos, cracks were already forming. Insiders revealed Angela felt like she was giving more than she was receiving. Gotti, they say, had grown too comfortable while she carried most of the effort. That Instagram perfect image was already fracturing long before fans even noticed. Sources say Angela was drained from investing more than she got back. She was pouring herself into the relationship while balancing her own empire, fashion lines, fitness brands, and lifestyle ventures, while Gotti's career kept her pushed to the sidelines. She wanted stability and consistency, not just photo ops and red carpet moments. Meanwhile, Gotti's label, CMG, was thriving. GloRilla rose to stardom after FNF, becoming his closest collaborator. Studio sessions, industry parties, late-night hangouts, it all looked like business at first. But whispers of blurred boundaries soon turned into gossip, then viral headlines. Questions arose. Was Gotti getting too close to his star artist? Then came the moment that flipped everything. GloRilla went live on Instagram and publicly embarrassed him. In an instant, Gotti went from hip-hop's relationship goals to looking like he'd lost everything: Angela, respect, and that perfect public image. A fantasy that started as lyrics in a song had come true, only to collapse spectacularly. And it gets even messier. The Gotti-Angela-GloRilla triangle has been under the public microscope for months, even as Glo herself has stayed mostly silent. Fans noticed Gotti wasn't treating her like just another artist. He was spoiling her, signaling something more personal. Who could forget the over-the-top birthday gift? Not just flowers or cake. He delivered a $200,000 Maybach with a giant red bow. Angela gushed online, "You're the best." And fans immediately reacted, saying, "This isn't business, it's personal." After a gift like that, it looked like a proposal might be next. Fans went absolutely wild in the comments, sensing that something was off. This wasn't your typical CEO to artist gesture. It felt intensely personal. And just when people thought the spectacle couldn't escalate, Gotti raised the stakes even higher. He showed up with an 18-karat royal oak from Audemars Piguet, a $60,000 wristwatch that wasn't just a flashy gift, it was a statement. Think about it. You don't hand out Maybachs and diamond-studded watches casually. There had to be serious intent behind it. Social media quickly connected the dots, asking, is this really just business, or is something deeper going on? One fan summed it up perfectly, she looks amazing. He buys her the finest gifts and constantly praises her in interviews. And they weren't exaggerating. Whenever Gotti spoke about GloRilla, it wasn't the tone of a manager promoting talent. It sounded like a man bragging about someone he genuinely admired. His efforts didn't stop at material gifts. Gotti made sure to show up for her, no hesitation, no subtlety. At her Memphis birthday party, he performed alongside her, hyping her up like her biggest supporter. This wasn't some behind-the-scenes label move. It was public, deliberate, and impossible to ignore. He wanted everyone in the industry to see his loyalty and attention. Here's where things got complicated. GloRilla never threw shade at Angela, never said a single disparaging word. Yet her presence was loud enough to speak for itself. Every extravagant gift, every public appearance Gotti made with her, made fans whisper, if he's putting all this energy into Glo, then what about Angela? Because actions, after all, reveal far more than words ever could. And Gotti's actions were speaking volumes. Meanwhile, Angela kept her voice calm but her message clear. On her Instagram story, she posted, I want what wants me in all areas. What flows, flows. What ghosts, ghosts. That wasn't just a motivational caption, it was her subtly checking out, signaling to the world, I'm not chasing someone who's giving his energy elsewhere. Insiders confirmed this. Angela isn't the type to spiral into jealousy or insecurity. She's far from naive, and she wasn't about to ignore the warning signs, even if they began as quiet rumors in blogs. She wanted more attention, more effort, more time. When she didn't get it, the cracks started to widen. Then came the public breaking point. GloRilla embarrassed Gotti live on Instagram, leaving him looking disoriented and defeated. Suddenly, the couple's flawless posts felt like smoke and mirrors. The picture-perfect love story was falling apart behind the filters, and now Gotti was scrambling to fix what was broken while the audience watched, captivated, as if it were the juiciest reality TV drama of the year. But the most telling part? Angela's silence. No passive-aggressive posts, no bitter interviews, no emotional outbursts, just calm. Sometimes that quiet says more than any words could. Fans expecting her to publicly humiliate Gotti were disappointed. That's not her style. Instead, she delivered the ultimate understated blow months ago. When Angie Martinez asked her if she was single, Angela smiled, paused, and said, not by choice. I respect him. Some things are better left unsaid. Much love and respect to him. He's doing his thing. I'm happy for him. At the time, fans called it classy, a quiet closure delivered without raising her voice. After GloRilla's viral moment, those words hit even harder. Not by choice suddenly felt like a confession. She had wanted things to work, but he had blown it. People now interpret her line, some things are better left unsaid, as a subtle acknowledgement that she knew far more than she let on. About GloRilla, about CMG, and about the messy drama behind the scenes. Fast forward to today, and sources claim Gotti has been working overtime to regain Angela's favor. That composed, graceful response on Angie Martinez's show now looks like foreshadowing. Back then, it was simply elegance. Now, it reads as a warning shot. Angela walked away with dignity, and Gotti is chasing a woman who has already proven she doesn't need him. The blogs are loving it. Reports suggest Gotti is sending flowers, sliding messages through mutual friends, and obsessively engaging with her Instagram posts. The classic I miss you move in 2025. Fans are roasting him mercilessly, watching him go from proudly chasing his dream girl to crawling back in embarrassment. Yet, some still hope for redemption, arguing that they invested too much time together to let it all go. Meanwhile, others urge Angela to keep moving, labeling Gotti's actions as nothing more than desperate ex-behavior. Love and scandal always divide timelines, some rooting for a comeback, others demanding closure. For years, Gotti chased Angela. Now, the roles have flipped. The man who once proudly won his dream girl is now fumbling, while his professional and personal life with GloRilla collapses in public. And there's a deeper reason behind his urgency. His empire is reportedly under pressure. Rumors of a potential RICO case targeting his CMG label are swirling. With the Young Dolph murder trial back in headlines, Gotti's name keeps surfacing in unwanted conversations. In this business, once your name is associated with smoke, everyone assumes there's fire. Fans lost it in the comments, sensing that something bigger was happening. This wasn't your typical CEO supporting an artist move. It felt deeply personal. Just when people thought it couldn't get more intense, Gotti escalated things. He gifted GloRilla an 18-karat Royal Oak watch worth $60,000. It wasn't just about showing off. It was a clear statement. You don't hand out Maybachs or diamond-studded watches without genuine investment. Online, fans started piecing things together. Is this just business, or something more? One fan even noted, "She looks amazing, he spoils her, and never stops praising her." Whenever Gotti spoke about GloRilla, it wasn't just hype, it was admiration. He even showed up at her birthday in Memphis, performed alongside her, and made it obvious he was her biggest supporter. This wasn't subtle. It was loud, public, intentional, making the industry notice. Meanwhile, Angela stayed quiet. She never attacked GloRilla, but her silence spoke volumes. Every flashy gift, every public display, led fans to wonder about Angela's place in all of this. Angela made her stance clear on Instagram. "I want what wants me in all areas. What flows, flows. What ghosts, ghosts." That wasn't a cute quote, it was a firm message. She wouldn't chase someone whose focus was elsewhere. Insiders explained that Angela isn't jealous or insecure, but she expects effort and attention. When that didn't happen, cracks appeared. When GloRilla openly clowned Gotti live on IG, the picture became clear. The perfect couple posts? Just smoke and mirrors. Gotti was scrambling, trying to fix what was already broken. Gotti, on the other hand, is desperate. His single, his relationship gone, and his image cracking. Word is he's sending flowers, making calls, trying private meetups, but Angela isn't moving. She's focused on her businesses, her son, and her peace, glowing with unbothered confidence. Some rumors suggest new suitors may be interested, but the message is clear, she isn't waiting. GloRilla has also stepped back, keeping her distance, while Gotti is caught between label drama, artist fallout, and public humiliation. Fans are divided, some mocking him for losing Angela, others holding on to hope for a reunion. But Angela continues to show women everywhere what it means to prioritize peace, dignity, and stability over chaos. The irony is striking. The same man who once rapped about finally landing Angela now chases a relationship slipping from his grasp. What started as a fairy tale now looks like a public downfall. Love, loyalty, and legacy in hip-hop don't fade quietly. They explode, leaving marks fans will never forget. The question now, will Angela continue her silence, or will she close the chapter for good?